Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show for you today. What is it? Thursday, January 8th. I need to get this date down. Good to see everybody. How's this week been? Everybody getting back to reality, getting back to real life? Yeah, I hope so, man. It's been it's been a struggle even for me. Tina, good morning, AB and crew. Tina, good morning. So good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody is doing fantastic. Yeah, we're going to get into it. College football playoff. Let's go. Big Jared said, good morning, AB and crew. I'm blessed to be here, fam. Jared, good to see you, buddy. I'm blessed to be here right here with you, big dog. Good to see you, man. All right, now, Tizzle starting it off. Morning, crew. We're on Andrew Nimhard, Pacers, over 26.5 points and assists, minus 115. And Khalil Ware, Heat, over 20.5 points and rebounds, minus 111. Man, excellent work right there. And Emilio, ni hao, crew. I hope I got that right. 2-0 in Chinese basketball this morning. 2-0 in pro women's hockey last night. Let's keep it going. Emilio, I love it. Love to see it. Excellent job, buddy. Great one. Great one. All right, now let's get into it. Yesterday, 1-2. Boy, I tell you, anybody's going through it in life right now, hey, I feel you. All we could do, keep watering grass, baby. All right, Alabama. Anybody watch that game last night? Alabama Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt wins what, 96-90. So yeah, we didn't get the cover here, but it was a heck of a game, man. Iowa State handles their business. They might have the best guard in the country. Get covering that minus 4.5. De'Aaron Fox at 5. Oh my goodness, yeah. It was tough. Kirk says went 2 and 3 yesterday, but hit the plus 592 parlay. I put in the Discord. Kirk, well done. And I feel you, man. It's tough. And Tony, look, stop going against Vandy. I know. Now I feel bad to go the other side because as soon as I pick Vandy, I'm going to curse it. I think it's my plot in life for the boys. I have to keep betting against them now at this point. And Brad, great job, man. Great work by Brad. Absolutely crushed it, man. Gets the Newcastle leads. Both teams to score. Gets the Newcastle leads over 2.5. So excellent work by Bradley. Great job, buddy. All right. Yeah, Tony, I know. Hey, and by the way, well, hold on. My camera's mirrored. I can't do this right. All right, look at this. Tony had this printed right here, 3D printed. How awesome is that? Tony, big shout out to you, man. Thank you, buddy. That's awesome, man. And yep, Brad gets 1 gold star. I said it. Well done. Well done there. All right, let's jump into today because, man, we got picks that we need to get to. And it's kind of a light day in sports, but it's kind of an important one. So let's go. Okay. All right. Yep. You're seeing it. I'm going with the under. Miami Ole Miss under 52.5. I don't know what's taking over me. Look, maybe I'm trying to evolve and grow into a more well-rounded human. I don't know. I'm normally all over overs, and this game scares me, but I'm going to roll with the under 52.5. Key number 52, getting it on the other side. Let's go. And what do I mean by key number? Let's do our football math here. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and a field goal, 52. So we're getting the hook on the right side there if the hook comes into play. Brian said under. Oh, my. I know. Justin, morning crew. AB came in and locked like AB was on the C part. That's awesome. Yeah, so look, I'm going to take the under, but Yep, Tony, I'm doing it too. Hold Leonard, both teams to score. Yep. So I also think we are going to get points. Paul, you're a savage, bro. I know, right? I do think we're going to get points here, though. I'm trying to middle this. I'm going to take Miami to win the game. And I'm going to take both teams to score 20-plus points at plus 135. Is it a little bit of a hedge on the under? Yes. Yeah, it is. But there's a path here. Right? 28-24 is still an under. Right? So we're going to find out. Cyclone, good to see you. We were just talking about Iowa State, man. Another great win. Yeah. So, all right. Miami Ole Miss under 52.5. Miami money line. Both teams scored 20 plus points. Justin, AB, is this a zig when you normally zag play on the under? I got to tell this now. Like, I'm going straight up at it, right? Like, no, me trying to outsmart myself, trying to do, no. I got to just keep going forward. But I do kind of feel the under. I think we're going to get some defense here. I don't know, though, man. These two teams can play. This is a tough game. It's going to be fun, though. We're going to talk about it in a second. All right. And then Santa Clara and Gonzaga. I want the over 164.5. I understand 164.5 is a big number. That's a big number, right? I think Santa Clara is going to play a little bit tonight. I definitely think Gonzaga is. Now, we're going to need Gonzaga. I said 3 nickels. Shout out to our man, Raphael. Much love. Yeah, I'm going to roll with Santa Clara Gonzaga over 164.5. Now, there's another question. Look, our man, Big Matt Severance, love him. He's on San Diego tonight on the money line. Pepperdine really might be the worst team not in the league in college basketball. They're one of them. So I take a look there. Now, we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern, so we'll have more. Matty boy, I used the DraftKings 30% boost they're offering on the Miami Ole Miss game and moved the under to 55.5. Nice work. Nice work, man. All right, so let's jump into it here. Sorry. We have an AB2. Right. Miami money line. Indiana money line. That's it. Kirk, Dyson Daniels hit over 11.5 rebounds and assists last night. Didn't play that, but I did hit over 6.5 assists. He had 8 rebounds and 8 assists last night. Wow. Wow. Kirk, keep crushing it, man. Yeah, we all thank you. Yeah, Tony jumped on that yesterday. Yeah, Kirk, thank you. You're just absolutely smoking it, bro. Miami, Indiana. Basically plus 150. You in, you out. Which one are you more concerned about? Which one would you switch out? Or are you rolling with both of them? Tizzle said, tomorrow's college football game is a nice test to see who the Raiders quarterback will be next year. That's true. LaMelo Ball, 7 of 20 last night. We just need 8 of 20 tonight. Let's go. All right. So let's talk about the game. Miami, 3-point favorite, total 52.5. Ole Miss, plus 142 on the money line. So drop it in the chat. Who do you think wins? Forget the spread. Now, you could okay, so the bet that we had with Miami money line and both teams to score 20 plus points. So I got that at DraftKings in game specials. You could get Ole Miss money line and both teams score 20 plus points at like plus 250. So, hey, Big Tony, what are you doing for the game, man? Ice, you going Rebels? Jared, Mark Fletcher over 88.5 rushing yards. Ole Miss been susceptible to the run, and he should get 15 plus carries. Yeah. I definitely feel you on that. So what do you think? Is anybody saying I'm going to take Ole Miss plus 3 and not think about anything else? It's not a bad strategy. Tony, Ale House tonight with the Miami fan club there will be a full house. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, man. I hope y'all have a blast tonight, buddy. That's the dude. That's the best. Whale, good morning, crew. Do small things with great love, man. Love it. And Whale, good to see you, buddy, as always. So, I mean, what do we get? Like, okay, do this. Let's just start here. What do you think's the final score of this game? Emilio, there are plus 3.5s out there. Excellent look. Shop your books for sure. And that hook might absolutely come in play. Right? So that's a smart look right there. 26-24 Rebs. Colonel Reb. Yeah. I think I'm going Miami, but my score, I was going to go 27-24, which would be 51. All right, here's another question. Is anybody taking a shot at overtime? Do you think either of these two games could hit overtime? If they do, like just betting, will this game go to overtime? It's probably like 300. I've been wrong about Miami in both games of the college football playoff. I'm sure I'm wrong again tonight. I mean, people say the same thing about Ole Miss. It's like this game is it's the Cinderella. Like, imagine if this were the national championship. Not that that's going to be easy, whatever the matchup is. Is anybody looking ahead at futures? Zach Phelps, I saw you in the chat talking about exact matchups, etc. Yeah, that's on the line too. Brian, alternate line parlay, Ole Miss plus 7.5 and over 47.5. I like it. Addison, I watched about 5 minutes NBA last night. The backboard cameras multicast. Pretty cool angle and production. Awful basketball. My God. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, neither of these teams were supposed to be here. Nope. And that's what makes it so difficult. And it makes it so fun too. Like there's a part of me that hates that both of these teams have to play each other. Like, would you take this game as a national championship? I mean, probably not. Oregon and Indiana obviously matter into it as well. And that's a whole other battle that we're going to talk about tomorrow. I'll say this. I don't know how I feel about Pete Golden. I just said that so country. Pete Golding, the head coach of Ole Miss. I don't know if I liked all the talking. He's chirping a lot. Miami's staying pretty quiet, man. I'll be 28-21 Miami. I could see it. That's what, 49? So think about the total there. Kirk, if you think IU loses tonight, you bet the other three teams in the national championship would be up money. Pete Golden looks like he would be fun to party with on the golf course. Kind of. Oh, yeah. No doubt. He definitely does. Golding. And you know how when I like it. Shout out to Pharrell, the Neptunes. Yeah, so I'm rolling Miami here, man, but man, it's tough. Big Paul tease the total up to 55. That Miami D line will all be playing on Sundays in the NFL. Absolutely, right? I feel you. And that look, Paul's got a smarter look than I do. That's a good look, man. Get that number up to 55. Yeah, that key number right there. Excellent work. Paul doing work on this. And he ain't lying either. They all going to be playing on Sundays. Yeah, no doubt. I'm feeling Miami tonight, man. They're quiet, right? And not that Ole Miss is out here chirping, but them boys in Miami coming for it, man. This is gonna be a fun game. This is gonna be a really fun game. All right, we got college basketball now. Let me get the picks back up here real quick, and then we'll talk about some college basketball. We got NBA too. All right, Miami and Ole Miss. I'm gonna roll the under 52.5 here, minus 115. Give me Miami money line and both teams to score 20 plus points. Yes, plus 135. A little bit of a hedge, but more of a middle. Then Santa Clara and Gonzaga over 164.5, minus 115 in college basketball. Aubie, also factor Carson Beck has way more experience. Yeah, I think this is getting overlooked, but very important. No doubt. No doubt. That's a great point. Big Blade, what's up, bro? Did a Miami money line and Oregon plus 10.5. I love that. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, and then parlay here. Miami money line tonight. And I mean, you could roll with it however you want. I'm going to put Indiana there, plus 149. But if you're somebody who wants to roll with Oregon, or you're somebody who wants to roll with Ole Miss and Indiana, or whatever your combination of said two might be. All right. Sorry, I don't know where. I just had applesauce brain. My bad. Jared said Harrison Wallace over 59.5 receiving yards, 4 of his last 5, averaging 80.4 plus 110, found at Hard Rock. Jared, you beautiful son of a gun. Excellent job. Kirk, I'm laddering Fletcher rushing yards over 96.5 high, but I think he gets well over 120. He's gonna run the football. I agree with you there. Like 96.5, I understand it is a high number, but I don't hate that, man. I definitely think you're going to get a lot of rushing tonight. Applesauce brain does need to be a t-shirt. All right, Michigan State, 12.5 point favorites against Northwestern. Again, Michigan State doing that thing, man. I actually don't hate this 12.5. It's a big number. It's a big number, and it's not like Northwestern's horrible, but I don't think that 8-6 is going to hold up. I think it's going to look like a losing record here pretty soon. I'm not feeling it with Northwestern that much. I am feeling it with Michigan State, though. Rutgers and Illinois. Illinois is a phenomenal basketball team. 22.5. That's how good that they are. Total of 146.5. If you're playing a total on these, 142.5 is what? 73 to 70. 146.5. 74, 73 is what you would need to get the over. Yeah, 147. Yeah. So, yeah. 74, 73, 77, 70. No, Aubie. I still want to know what Paul Davis said. Izzo was pissed. Whatever happened to this beautiful Rutgers program? How was that accent? What would we grade that? Hey, so we need to get our grading system down. Yeah, 5 stars or out of 5 stars. I think I probably got it 2. And then Santa Clara and Gonzaga. All right, Gonzaga, I mean, obviously, as the kids say, a wagon. 16-1, man. Kirk, that 15.5 first looks high, but I have no idea about Santa Clara. Santa Clara is not bad at all. Gonzaga is just Gonzaga. Look, I had the same thing on the over, right? Wait, let me bring this back up. That 15.5 first looks high, but I have no idea about Santa Clara. Yeah, and look, I'm not the biggest expert on Santa Clara. I'm not the biggest expert on Gonzaga. But, I mean, we've been betting on Gonzaga. We've been watching them. Like, they're the real deal, man. Zach, make sure to vote in the Discord for the college basketball conference you want to deep dive into. Yes, 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 yes. Vote in that for sure. Everybody, please, please, please. It is in the daily polls channel. Yes, in the Discord. Scan the QR code. Join for free. Absolutely, yeah. And Zach, thanks for doing that. No doubt. We're gonna deep dive this college basketball season into one conference. So got some options up there. Vote and yeah, we'll figure it out. So yeah, Kirk. On the same token of what you were saying. I like the over here because I think Santa Clara can bring their game to this game. You know what I mean? Like we see a 15.5 point, and don't get me wrong. Gonzaga is the real deal Holyfield. No doubt. Right? But yeah, as Tizzle said right here, they are scrappy, dude. I think we get a nice back and forth affair. Now, again, it's early in the season, but I'm going to roll with it. So that's what we have there. Matty Boy, also check out AB's video on managing anxiety in the channel. Absolutely. If you're somebody who deals with anxiety, and there'll be more, we have to talk about this kind of stuff because there's not a single person in this crew that is going to get left behind in this just crazy times of life, economy, jobs, all that. It's more important than sports betting. So we're going to be talking about that stuff too. And if anybody's dealing with it, hey, I deal with it too. So we're going to deal with it together. But nobody in this crew, all right, is falling behind. We're all coming up together. So back to basketball, Santa Clara. Check that video out. I think it'll help for sure because, yeah, I suffer from anxiety bad, man. It can be crippling too. Yeah, Gonzaga, Santa Clara. I want the over here. This is what you have in ranked games. Now, you also have a good amount of basketball games college-wise that aren't ranked. And again, check out San Diego for real. Check them out. And I think that could be a look, man. I think it could be a look. Matty Ice. Oh, I love it, man. Matty Boy, this is way more than sports betting groups, community, and every sense of the word. 100%. 100%. Yes. Jared, thanks, AB. Love his family, man. Same. I love it too. Love y'all. No doubt, man. So if anybody's ever dealing with stuff like that in life, real life, buddy, I do too, man. Hey, we get through it together. That's how we win. That's how we win is together. All right, so that's what you have in ranked games. NBA, you don't have much either. There you go. Well, yeah, well, you actually have 4 games, but I don't know where the last slide went. Anyways, Pacers and Hornets. Can I interest you? I don't think so. No. I'm not betting anything on this. Are you? Heat and the Bulls. Again, this is the most play-in game of play-in games of all time. I wish I could bet that these two teams will play in a play-in game. Yeah. Nothing from me here. Anything from you all? All right. Now, with the NBA, it is brutal in terms of starting lineups and all that. Like, that's why we have the afternoon show, and we're going to use that more for the NBA. So if you see us not talk the NBA a ton on the morning show, it's because, like, we'll set it up, but I mean, you guys know how betting the NBA is, right? Like, it has to be done in the afternoon. So 3 p.m. Eastern today will be live for that. All right, let me get the picks back up here, and we'll bounce out. Not a huge day in sports, so I don't want to keep you guys too terribly long. All right, Miami Ole Miss under 52.5. We're also going to play Miami, and both teams score 20-plus points, plus 135. Santa Clara, Gonzaga, over 164.5. We're also going to go Miami money line. College football tonight, and then Indiana tomorrow. In the Peach Bowl, sorry, Chick-fil-A employees of Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You will be working. And there we go. Plus 150. All right. Tizzle, NBA is a bet earlier, bet late league. Injury lineup news changes so much. It changes incredibly. Yeah, like it. We just have to adapt. I mean, that's all we can do. So it's going to be tough. Like, we could set up the NBA like in the mornings for sure. And not that we're not going to have bets, but yeah. Big Brian, I think he was always AB, the ultimate best. Hey, that's at you, brother. That's at you, man. Can't wait to talk some golf. Excited, Kirk. I have some NBA props for a later show, and I'll put them in the Discord as well. Beautiful, man. Addison, this time of year, big football games usually have multicast, which I love. Check them out. See the game in a new way. I like Sky Cam and all 22 looks. Yeah, I do too. And especially the all 22 looks. Yeah, those are fun. Peggy, AB, one day closer to college baseball. Peggy, I know. We're almost there. February 14th. Cannot wait for that. Well, has anyone seen the story in the 49ers practice facility being next to an electrical substation and maybe why they have had injury? Oh, my goodness. Really? It's insane. Like, I know nothing about electrical substations and how they work, but they're scary. Man, those big ones, dude, that humming. Shout out to anybody that does electrical work. That's dangerous stuff, man. Like, you can hear that. And you're like, oh, that ain't good. That is big machinery right there. I just went down a rabbit hole on it. I got to check that out. Jared said, let's have a great day, crew. Appreciate all you, man. I appreciate you, buddy. I just watch the games with foreign commentary. If you really want to feel some excitement, they get into it. I love it. All right. We'll get out of here. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!